Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. It's actually really nice outside today. Nicer than the market is. I'll tell you that much. Who do we have first in the chat? We've got, is it Lyman Dave? Lyman Dave first in the chat. What's going on? Hey, Dave, Tim. Lyman Dave, Tim. Lyman Dave, Tim. Lyman Dave, Tim. Khalito, Richo, DD214, Pudgy. Not first. Lyman Dave, Pudgy. We got Tim, Rich, Lyman Dave, and Old Rounder. Hopefully, all of you guys are doing great today. Let's jump over onto the market and see what the market is doing at the moment. We've got AMC in the top left, closing down 8.63% today. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 20.27% lower. GameStop getting hit pretty hard, losing 7% on the day. Bitcoin falling. Bitcoin, I don't know, falling, is that a song? No, it's not a song. It was like soaring, but not the opposite. Bitcoin sitting at 16,934 right now, down 1% on the day. The NASDAQ losing a heavy 2% on the day. GameStop, 25.55 close. Bior Therapeutics down 7.77% on the day. Lucky, we might be able to get a gain tomorrow. 777 is a lucky number. AMC closing 8.63% down. Ethereum, Shiba, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin all in the red today. Sundials closing the day at 312. Mullen Auto 19.5 cents. My goodness, touching 19.13. CEI 10.37. The SPY closing at 399.76. BBIG closing at 63 stinking cents. Is that an all-time low today? Yep. All-time low today hit at 62.5 cents, closing the day at 63 cents flat for BBIG. Highcroft Mining sitting at 61 cents. Netflix, $312.59. 17,330 on Terra Luna Classic. QQQ, 287.64 today. Ape closing the day at 94.99, so 95 cents on Ape right there. We'll watch Bitcoin play out through the evening here, but my goodness, pretty tough day for the overall market. Savinino, yo, what's going on? Patrick, howdy, man. How you doing? Pudgy says first for Simon too. Deshaun, link to $1. Let's get it, man. Yo, Gorilla Invictus, what's going on? No, Pudgy. Simon says no. I was first, Pudgy. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. Gotta cut out, but make sure you stay hydrated. Oh, I will, dude. If you authorize me to stay hydrated, I will stay hydrated, Pat, dude. Enjoy your meetings if you can. Try not to pay attention too much, man. Relax a little bit. The workday is almost over. It is 4 o'clock, and thank you very much for swinging by, Pat. Absolutely appreciate it, man, and thank you very much for that super chat. Loving it. Heck no, Pudgy. Heck no, we won't go. Heck no, we won't go. Simon, man, how's work? We need to know, Simon. I haven't seen you in like a week, dude. I haven't seen you in like a week. We were worried you got laid off and said, forget about it. We're never hanging out with Clay Bro again. Is that what happened? We need to know, man. Is that what happened, or are you good to go? You still got your job and doing like 6 people's work now since everybody was getting laid off the other day. 2,300 hours here. Darn, man. Deshaun, yeah, it's 4 p.m. here. 4 p.m. here, 11 p.m. where you're at, 11 p.m., 7-hour difference. I actually have no idea where you're at, dude. Netherlands? Or further east? Where you at, dude? Deshaun, I actually don't know where you would be with 7 hours ahead right now. Could be the Netherlands, but I'm not 100% sure. He was here the other day. When? When was Simon here the other day? When they were getting laid off or after that? I don't even remember. Hey, Glip, did you watch Holland versus U.S.? I did not, man. I did not. But I checked the score of Brazil versus South Korea. Oh, boy. Anybody want to give me like 1,000,000 to 1 odds that South Korea wins? I'll take South Korea in a bet if you guys give me 1,000,000 to 1 odds. I don't care. I'll take it against everybody in here. I'll put $28 down if y'all give me $1 million if South Korea comes back and wins. South Korea was down 4-0 at halftime. Don't know what the score is right now, but my goodness, Brazil was whomping on them after. Good. Well, bad that I forgot, but good, Pudgy, that he was here afterwards. 4-1 amazing match. My gosh, dude. 4-0 Brazil. Yeah, dude. Brazil's looking pretty good right now. If anybody wants to take that bet, if anybody wants to give me 1,000,000 to 1 odds, I'll lose $28 in here. if I can win 28 million if South Korea comes back. Sorry, 4-1. Is it 4-1 right now? It was 4-0 at halftime. So South Korea is coming back. They're coming back a little bit. Brazil better watch out. Maybe change your name to 11 Mrs. Sonia or something so we can notice. Pudgy, you calm down, Pudgy. You calm down. Brazil's the best team always. Dude, I think that's because, like, you know, Brazilian soccer players are born with soccer balls. That's just what it is. Brazil will win the World Cup, so I need a Brazil shirt since I'm a front runner, right? I know nothing about soccer. I'm going to need a Brazil shirt so that I can... so that I can say, yes, man, I was rooting for the #1 team. I was rooting for the winner all along. United. Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay. No, Simon, you don't need to change your name to Mrs. Sonia. Come on. Simoninho. Lineman Dave. Thank you very much for the super chat. Lineman Dave. Thank you very much for the super chat. Lineman Dave. Thank you very much for the super chat. One more time. Lineman Dave. Thank you very much for the super chat. Lineman Dave, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Love you guys. Nick F, afternoon to you, man. Nick F, you having a good Monday so far? Hopefully you are. Oh, the Brazilians are born with soccer. They are, man. They are. Brazilians are born with soccer balls. Didn't you know that? Grandpops, what's going on? Grandpops? Who's Grandpops, man? Johan, Netherlands are in the bull run. Is that good? I hope that's good. Is Lyman Dave Grandpa Barney? I don't think that Lyman Dave is Grandpa Barney, but I do know that his name was David Barney, and he was a lineman, and this is Lyman Dave, but I don't know if this is Grandpa Barney or not. Lyman Dave, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Love it. He would have a wrench, Simon. No, he would have a wrench unless he was on a different name, right? Unless he was on a different name. The team, because Grandpa Barney does still have a wrench. The teams that has potential to win the World Cup, Holland, Morocco, and the UK. This dude doesn't even list Brazil. Is having potential to win. Oh, man. Exo, you from the UK, man? Esco. Esco must be from the UK, right? Esco must be from the UK. Deshaun says, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. Let's see. It was England, not UK. Something. I have no idea, man. I have no idea what teams are and what teams are not. Don't like ask me about my soccer knowledge because it's zero. No. Thank you for explaining options. Lyman Dave. Yeah, dude. If you get any other questions, man, please ask. Absolutely. I love that stuff. I love talking about this. Let's get a new account, which he absolutely could do. Hey, IBC tomorrow. So Deshaun, IBC is supposed to be today, man. It was supposed to take place today, right? So, as far as I know, it has already taken place. It's already open. The actual block that we were a couple thousand blocks away last night, so that block was supposed to take place today. I don't know exactly what time the block was supposed to happen, but it did. It should have happened already. And I wanted to check something while I was up here with the Discord open. The direct messages. Surprisingly, I don't really have any direct messages from you guys. Okay. I thought I'd be getting more direct messages in here in the Discord about those free shirts. We'll find out. We'll find out later. I can go through. Don't see any right off the bat, though. When internet gonna break? Soon, friend. Soon, friend, is when internet will break. The internet actually broke, Pudgy, at the beginning of 2022 when they announced wellies. The internet actually broke, dude. I don't know if you were there for that or not, but yeah, the internet broke during the wellies announcement for sure. Jason says joining. Deshaun says joining. Let's see, joining the. I don't know which one you're joining. No, man, I'm not from the UK. I didn't know. I figured you were from the UK if you were saying the UK was going to win or something like that. But, no, I have not. I don't know. I don't follow soccer, dude. So, if you think the UK can win, man, you know better than I do. I can almost guarantee it. Tomorrow, MOAS, 2 p.m. Victor, I will be here for it. If the MOAS happens tomorrow, I will be very, very happy. So, the IBC working means we are all rich now, right? Yes, we are rich, dude. We are rich. This is a dark pool price. On Terra Luna Classic right here. Dark pool price. Honestly, it's a good thing they decided to flip the switch metaphorically. I think they don't need to make new proposals. I agree with you, man. Remember how much demand was supposed to just come soaring in when the IBCs opened up or when the inter blockchain communications opened up? What's that, dude? Freaking blowing leaves sucks. A lot of walking. Yeah, I would agree with that, man. There is a lot of walking involved, especially if you get one of the big leaf pack blowers, too. It could be tough, Chris. It could be tough. Demon Monkey said we need at least 2 or 3 more proposals for IBC to be active fully. So, Kalito, yeah, in a sense, yes, but that's just like different parts of the cosmos, right? So what happened today still activated the inter-blockchain communication between parts of the cosmos. I don't really understand. Like if those guys over on the other blockchain need to do anything to open us back up. I have no idea what's going on over there. But honestly, dude, it is very simple with what they're doing. I don't know how to do it. I don't know where all this code is technically stored to go in and change. But all they're literally doing is changing the code from closed to open and opening up these communication channels once again so that our blockchain transactions can work and commingle with other blockchain transactions. And I don't know if the one that got opened up today was just a general one and then a couple other blockchains need to be individually opened up or what exactly the deal is. But yeah, IBCs are open as of today, man. But I know some other ones do need to open up as well. But in all honesty, it's almost the same thing as being listed on another exchange, right? They don't have the same type of burn tax. They don't have the same type of, it's not an on-chain transaction, is what I'm trying to say, when it happens on a different blockchain. So you're not going to be seeing the same types of burns. The volume over there is not going to introduce volume over here. It could create new apps and new utility, and more people want to buy Terra Luna Classic because they can use it on these other chains and so on. So it could increase the price, but by increasing utility. But it's not necessarily guaranteed to increase burns by increasing the volume there. So just be aware of that, right? I didn't expect, and I don't know if anybody in here expected, massive price swings from the IBCs being open. I think it's a good thing, but I just don't think it's the catalyst that a lot of these, validators and developers want you to think that it is. Let's see. The whole Wellies thing, I kind of disappeared. Fudgy, I was actually talking to Dad about that last week or over the weekend or something. I don't even know if they are still making burgers, dude. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they're still making burgers. I have not seen a single post about Wellies in a very long time. And I scroll through the Shib mentions on Twitter nearly every single day for a long time. Right? Trying to figure out if there's a subject to be able to do a video on and stuff like that. And so I would say that I see really any popular post. I don't see every single post, but I would say that I see nearly any popular post about Shiba Inu coin on a daily basis on Twitter. And I have not seen a single post about Wellies in a very long time. So I don't even know if they're still flipping burgers, dude. I really don't know if they're still open or not, man. Has anybody seen anything on Wellies in a while? GMMO asked the $200 a share. Hey, Din, man, I absolutely hope so, right? I absolutely hope so. But I don't know, man. I don't know if the short interest is still there on AMC and GameStop. AMC, for example, dude, you've got roughly 20% short interest, right? 100 million shares, 500 million shares of AMC outstanding, and another 500 million shares of Ape outstanding now. And Ape one day can be transferred over to, essentially it's a 10% short interest on AMC now. And then when they issue more shares of Ape directly to the hedge funds, which they will do, then there's going to be even less short interest on AMC. So it's very hard to think that AMC is going to short squeeze at this point. Simply because I don't believe in the quantity of naked shorts that a lot of people do. If you do believe in those, your short interest is much higher, absolutely. But the same deal for GameStop, right? GameStop doesn't nearly have the short interest that some of these other stocks like Cosmos does. COSM has been one of the short squeeze plays over the last couple of weeks here. I wanted to click this. Let's see where it's at. I don't know. I don't even know what it's doing today. So closed at 57 cents today. It was up 6%, down slightly after hours, down 1.32% after hours here. But if you look at this daily chart, man, it's really performed crazy. I guess the short interest on this stock was like 700%, like legit 700% short interest. And people were buying in down here at this floor around 6, 7, 8 cents per share. And it 10x'd in a 2-week period, man. Boom, shot up. And it's having a very difficult time breaking back up above this area right in here. Wicking, trying. Having a very difficult time breaking up past this 65-cent mark where it tested it several times in the past. Spent 1 day above there, 10xing in price in the last 2 weeks, but it could very quickly die out, because if we know one thing about retail traders is if they don't make quick gains, they lose interest very quickly and they want to try and move on to the next thing. So Cosm had done very well over the last 2 weeks. Really makes you wonder if it's going to be able to continue shooting up. I don't know if it is or not. I was actually surprised that it was up today. And actually going back up to the 65, 66 cent range that it was in. You guys want to watch Terra Luna Classic or Bitcoin? I feel like Bitcoin might have a little bit more action than Terra Luna Classic, but everything seems to be a little bit subdued this afternoon here. Not moving too much in either direction. So not 100% sure what we're going to see in terms of that. Let's see. Come on. 1250 Crow. Nice, Arthur. Very nice. Arthur, 1250 Crow or $1,250 in Crow? Either way, man. Very good. Also, are you staking the Crow or not? If you stake $400 for the Crow, dude, you can get a hold of that credit card if you want cash back and some of the like Netflix deals and stuff like that. May not be a bad option if you do want to stake. Obviously, you know the risk and reward of staking. You get the passive income, but your coins are staked for a while. Let's see. Clearos, DeFi is something to work for crypto. Yeah, so MK Ultra Patient. DeFi simply means that it's not controlled by a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. So if you go create a token right now, or for example, if I was going to go create a bro token right now, what I would do is I would create a bro token. Maybe I would keep 1% for myself. Maybe I wouldn't. And the rest or all of it, you go put into a liquidity pool on PancakeSwap or Uniswap, depending on whether or not you do a Binance Smart Chain coin or an Ethereum token. And that's the DeFi exchange. Nobody controls the liquidity pools after that. Once you put it onto a PancakeSwap exchange, and it is not a centralized, individual held cryptocurrency exchange like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, and so on, that's your DeFi space. It's decentralized finance. No institution owns it. So it is. I mean, DeFi will work. The only problem that DeFi could have in the future is that it works so well that the governments and the banks and institutions say, well, we can't have this type of competition. We can't have these idiots, these sheep, making up their own currencies that they can use to trade and sell, buy and sell and trade for goods and services. If we do that, we lose power over the fiat system. We lose our sovereign control over the monetary system. And they may try to ban it or prohibit it or limit it in some way if they feel threatened by it. I see some saying GME 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. I feel like it will jump around 200, 500, and poof, drops. Yeah, so Din, man. Look, dude, $100,000 a share, $500,000, $1 million a share, dude. That is crazier than Shiba Inu coin going to $1. Just call me a shill or whatever you want to call me. I really don't care. Maybe at the beginning I would have cared a little bit more, trying to, grow and be popular. But I really don't care. That's higher than Shiba Inu coin going to $1 with current supply. GameStop going to $1 million a share, $100,000. Be realistic, man. Be realistic, because the thing that you have to keep in mind, guys like you and I hold these shares. I can guarantee you, okay, with the amount of shares that some people hold, they will never hold it to $1 million a share. I will say this. I will never hold it to $1 million a share. Never hold it that long. And I know so many other people won't. And then it can't go. It can't go to $1 million a share. That's just nuts. So what's going on with the LUNC? Are they planning on to stop the burns? Any information about it? And is there any news about Shiba Inu? So ESCO, they're not trying to stop the burns just yet. What they want to do, and it's currently passing, but it's actually getting closer to a no vote right now, is the burns that we send over, all of the burns, including the Binance burns, 10% gets sent to that community pool. They are currently passing, but like I said, it may not complete and pass. That 50% of all of the burns will be reminted and sent to the community pool. So that means, for example, a couple days ago when Binance burnt 6.4 billion Terra Luna Classic, they would remint 3.2 billion Terra Luna Classic, and they would send it to that community fund that they could determine what to do with later and actually spend. So they're burning less and less and less, and they're wanting to. And I agree to a certain extent, right? I understand the excitement, and I understand that burns are very important, but at the same time, dude, it hurts my heart to see money being burned. And I feel like that's what they see right now, because they control this community pool and these validators, the 5 of them out there that can control the yes vote. They see this money being burned, and they're like, oh my God, dude, that could be $1 million that we would have just had in our pockets. Next month, it'll be $1 million that we could have had in our pockets. And we're burning millions of dollars every month. It's heartbreaking to burn that type of money. And when you know that it could go to you. When you know it's not going to you, it's very easy to burn that money. When you know that it could go to you, it's very difficult to burn $1 million. And they understand that, and that's one of the reasons that they would not rather burn, but rather fill the community pool with it. How many Shib have been burned from the Welly's NFT sales and Welly's transactions that were supposed to be done in Shib? Dude, Matthew, I'm not trying to beat on Shib for a while, but Shiba Inu coin is only burning. I don't even know if they're burning 100 million a month right now. I think it's just tens of millions of Shiba Inu coin per month that are being burned, and 1 million Shiba Inu coin only costs $9 or $10 right now. So you look at that and you're like, dude, $10 is $1 million, and we burnt 25 million last week. Shib burns are very, very low right now. They're very low. So I would say Welly's is contributing nothing to the burns. And if I were you, I would put money on Holland or Morocco, because one of those is going to win the World Cup. ESCO. Nice, man. Very nice. I'm not putting money on anybody to win the World Cup, but if I did, Holland or Morocco. Very good. The proposal to increase LUNC burn skim to 50% is evening out. Yeah, DC it definitely is evening out after all nodes voted no on that one. All nodes is a huge validator, man. They got 17% of the vote, and they voted no. So, but it is still passing. But you're right, man. It's evening out. Would it be better to put the burn tax back to 1%? DC 888. Yeah, I think so. We would still burn more, and they would be making, roughly 20 to 30 million a day in Terra Luna Classic, as opposed to 2 or 3 million a day in Terra Luna Classic. I think that they just want to grab some of Binance's burns, man. It's very enticing to see $1 million being sent over every month. And if they could just take $500,000 every month, dude, that's solid. It's like these companies that go out there and they're like, okay, we're going to do a secondary offering. We're going to dilute shareholders. And that's how they raise all their money year in and year out. They just kill the shareholders and make their money that way. Let's see. Howdy, what's going on, mechanic? How you doing? $1 worth last week. I told you 1,000. Okay, and $1 worth last week. I told you 1,000. Now it's 1,250, and yes, staked $400 lower. Very nice, Arthur. Question is, man. Question is, there's a slight difference between staking from the 400 to the 4,000, 40,000, 400,000. 400,000 is. I mean, that's almost unattainable by a great standard unless you get into, Crow now. And then when it hits $1, if it hits $1 again, then you stake your Crow to get that black card, which I know is sick, right? Everybody wants that Crypto.com black card. You're getting what, like 5 to 8% cash back on everything. Massive staking rewards. And the rewards were better before. They've dropped them down a little bit. But you gonna stake any more than that, man? Like if you do build up a position to 4,000, you gonna stake to 4,000, or you gonna leave it go? Like what's your? I don't think that it's gonna be that bad to stake during a bear market if you just plan on holding it anyway. But I really wouldn't want to be staked during a massive bull market run, dude. If you got $40,000 staked, and a bull market comes, and Crypto.com coin goes from, let's say, 5-6 cents up to $1 again, and you freaking 20x, man, and you're sitting on 400,000 as a 10x, $800,000 in Crow coin. It would be very tough to have that amount staked and you're not able to do anything with it and capitalize, at least on a portion of it. You don't have to sell all of it, but it would be very difficult not to be able to take advantage of that. Let's see. Good description. I hear these terms a lot, but I have no idea what the heck DeFi is, and would buy a bro token. Nice. MK Ultra Patient. Appreciate that. No, one day, man, I think we could create a bro token, right? I do think that that's something, but I would want to make it. I would want to make sure that it has some sort of an edge, not just go out there, create it, and hope for the best. But give it an edge, man. Give people the reason to want to buy it and really do something with a little bit of integrity and make sure that if people do get into it, it's something that can make some, not 50x overnight or anything like that, but make some money, man. I mean, because that's all we all want to do, right? I don't know if you guys are in cryptocurrency to save the world and have some sort of decentralized finance system that's altruistic and better than centralized finance and banks and whatever. Dude, I think we just all want to make money, right? I don't know. So I would want to make sure that it was something that could grow over time. And you can't just create. You just can't like go at it all willy nilly when you do create it. I want to make sure that it's something good. Holding to 100,000 per dollars or per dollar per coin, Simon, on Crypto.com coin. Please explain about Bone and its use. So unique art. Bone right now is used as staking rewards, and they are running out of those staking rewards. That's why they're going to be creating Treat here pretty soon. So Bone is currently used to pay the staking rewards for the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. It's also used with every new Bone that is minted. It's also used to pay people like the developers, okay? And most likely used to pay people like Marcy Jastro and William Volk and some of these other metaverse guys that are out there, and potentially paying Playside Studios for developing that Shiba Eternity game. So it's basically their currency, man. They've created it, and it's worth tens of millions of dollars right now. I think it's tens of millions of dollars, might be $100 million. Now, when Shibarium comes out, Bone is going to be used to pay the gas fees. So if you have any transaction on the Ethereum blockchain, you need to pay Ethereum to make sure that transaction goes through. When Shibarium comes out, and you're trading on Shibarium, whether it's Shiba Inu coin or any other coin for that matter, you will be paying your gas fees in Bone. So the utility there is going to be that any transaction on Shibarium will require you to use Bone, and that's a pretty big utility, man. Sees what cut the burns? If he sees what yeah, dude, Gypsy Turtle, I kind of agree with that. Binance is burning right now. Binance is burning. Binance isn't necessarily just sending all of their money to fund our developers. if Binance can make whatever decision they want, right? If Binance is willing to burn $1 million a month, obviously they're making a ton of money, but Binance is burning Terra Luna Classic. If they're no longer burning Terra Luna Classic, but just sending it over to our community pool, it is a different decision that they have to make. I don't know if they'll stop. I don't know if they'll continue on, but it is a different decision. It's not a decision to burn anymore. It's a decision to fund. So they would have to reconsider their decision if it really gets to that level where all of a sudden they're skimming $500,000 a month, man, or more, depending if Binance's burns pick up. Bone has been moving. What's Bone at right now? I haven't looked at Bone in a while. Yo, is there an options chain on Moomoo for our ape stock? Short Crusher. That I do not know. However, an options chain, dude, all it takes to make an options chain is somebody who's willing to make that market, okay? So if there is a market maker willing to make the market for ape options, then you could see some ape options out there. But I don't know. I haven't looked into... I think I might have Moomoo on my phone. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't use Moomoo, so I haven't seen the options chain on it, but... I don't know why there would be one right now. I've been staking Crow this whole time. Earned pretty good. Very nice, Gypsy. Did anybody stake Crow through the categoric rise from, like 10 cents last year all the way up above $1? If I bought $4,000 worth, I'd only stake $1,200 worth. My plan is to get to 3K in this bear market and stake 1,000. Very nice, Arthur. Yeah, the only reason I was saying 4K, and you probably know if you're staking 400 right now, is it takes you to the next level. For the rewards, the staking rewards, you get the different card, you get a couple better, like 1 or 2 better percentage points, you get a little bit more cash back on your card, and they add a couple places that you can receive discounts from. Gypsy, I've been staking Crow for a while. Can't wait to see when the third-party audit comes out. Very nice, Tim. Probably not, brother, that comes out positive. Just wait. It's going to soar. Nice, Arthur. I just want to save sea turtles. That's all we ever want to do, J-Bones. What's going on, man? Shiba's cash grab. No burn and all pot. Well, okay. So Shiba Inu coin is slightly different, right? And I don't know if Shiba Inu coin is necessarily a cash grab. I like Shiba Inu coin in the sense that... there is no burn, yes, but the contract has been rescinded or renounced or locked up, however you want to look at it. With Terra Luna Classic, they can make a change whenever they want. In all honesty, they could vote tomorrow. If the 5 validators that can control the blockchain got together and said, let's rug this thing, let's change the tax to 100% transaction tax, and let's send 100% of each transaction to the community pool, and let's just take over. If they did that, they can change those taxes. They can change whatever they want as long as it gets the votes. So if the 5 of them got together, they could take the $1 billion right now that's on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain and make it theirs. Shiba Inu coin, it is not burning, you are correct, but no changes can be made to that contract. They can't ever add a burn. They can't ever, they really can't rug pull it because they can't do anything to change that contract, which is, that's a very good thing. If you really want a decentralized token, it's nice that Terra Luna Classic has control. We can pivot and stuff like that, but I like the fact that nobody can really make any changes. And with Shiba Inu coin, you know what you're getting. Timon, not cool, bro. I didn't say the turtle soup is on. Oh my god, turtle soup. Let's see. Arthur! Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Arthur! Thank you very much for the super chat. Arthur, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Yeah, I know, but I won't make enough money by January to add $27.50 worth to reach it. But I may sell something else just to do it. You are right. Well, it's completely up to you, right? I know $4,000 is a lot to have staked into a coin, especially when you don't know what's going to be going on. But, at the same time, I actually don't know the difference in cashback rewards and stuff like that. So if it's a decent jump up, man, and, you get Hulu and Netflix reimbursements and all that stuff there, you can you'd start to add some money up, dude. You go get your groceries every month, you spend a couple $100, all of a sudden you're getting a couple extra percent back. You might be making an extra 10, 20, $30 a month in cash back on groceries. Start to add in your gas that you're using every month. You might be adding up an extra 50 to $100 a month just in cash back and like Netflix expenses that are reimbursed in Crow Coin there. So could be something to think about if you were going to get close to that number anyway. If not, dude, I know it's a big jump from 400 to 4,000. Don't forget to hit the like button. 18 so far. Oh my gosh, guys, click that like button. What are you doing? Renounced CAR, the way to go. Yeah, dude, I think renounced smart contracts, renounced contracts are the way to go. I just don't, I don't know. You know what you're getting. If you don't like it, you don't buy into it. It's not like you can get into it and then the developers switch it up on you, or you're like, ah, crap, I wasn't paying attention. Because the worst thing you can see, man, you and I, we might know a little bit better because we see all of these proposals day of. We see them all the way up until they're passed and all the fighting that goes on in between and things like that. Imagine if they did come out with some proposal where they're saying, okay, we're going to go through a 1 month period where 50% of every transaction is sent over to the community pool so that we can, bootstrap funding and all this ridiculous stuff. There will be people out there who don't know that transaction tax is on there. And they make their trade. They finally decide, okay, it's time to sell. News of this transaction tax is causing the price to spike down. So therefore, people try to take their profits or get out with their losses and all of that. So they go to sell and they get hit with a 50% tax. There's people who don't pay attention to every little thing that is going on a blockchain. And that's one of the risks you run when even the community, right? Even a community-governed chain that can change their structure, it has its risks for those that aren't involved in it on a day-to-day. Let's see. How long have you known about the tokenized stocks? So, Manny ZD Man. Are you talking like tokenized AMC, man? And are you thinking that this is some way that FTX was involved with allowing hedge funds to short billions of AMC, or are you talking about something else? Because tokenized stocks would essentially be like an ETF, okay, where a cryptocurrency, instead of being backed up like USD Tether or USDC, instead of a stable coin being backed up by actual deposits or actual cryptocurrency, you could have a tokenized crypto coin that every coin that trades at $7.47 has one share of AMC backing it as collateral. So that kind of stuff can exist, yes, very similar to an ETF. Any ETF that you have should be backed up by actual shares of the company as well. So, but I don't know if you're talking about that being used to short billions like a lot of people were claiming a couple weeks ago. Tim went fire truck, hopefully soon, man. J-Bones, was treating me really good. Fire truck soon, baby. Nice. Though I've just said I can add 3,500 to the crypto by the end of January. Hey, we're grown, but still got to make sure the wife wants to get. Yeah, there you go, Arthur. It's true, man. It's true. We think that we can make our own monetary decisions, but it's not always the case, man. You got to check with the vice president there. I think we'll see Shib at a penny in our lifetime. David. I do think it's possible in our lifetime, man. I do think it's possible. But let me say this. A penny's not easy. If we don't burn 99% of the supply, I don't think that Shiba Inu coin is going to hit a penny. Okay? So I think that massive burns need to take place. Because otherwise you're saying, do I think that Shiba Inu coin is going to reach a $5 or $6 trillion valuation? And I honestly don't think that Shiba Inu coin is going to reach a $5 or $6 trillion valuation in our lifetime. Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin can be trading at $1 trillion valuation. Ethereum can trade at $1 trillion valuation. I honestly believe that Ripple XRP could trade at $1 trillion valuation. But I don't think that you are going to see a lot of these meme or altcoins reach $1 trillion valuations anytime soon, barring some sort of a massive growth and adoption. So, for example, if the metaverse takes over the same way the internet has taken over, then I do think that we could see some of these metaverse coins go to $1 trillion valuation. Instead of logging into the internet and going to Google, or instead of me sitting here in my room right now doing this live stream, if I'm doing a live stream in the metaverse, right? If it's just commonplace, where I'm on an actual stage right now, I'm literally sitting in this chair, right? But my avatar is on a stage right now, and you guys are sitting here watching, and all of this stuff. But if that's commonplace, if metaverse replaces essentially internet, and instead of going through and just scrolling up and down on phones or scrolling up and down on a web page, where you're scrolling through a supermarket or however it may end up looking like, if that's the case, the metaverse space could have $1 trillion valuations on those coins. So there's a lot that can change over the next couple of years, man, and I don't know which direction it's going to go, but you would have to see some drastic changes for Shib to reach a penny. Carried one, absolutely. A Medusa or two. I have no idea what a Medusa is that we're talking about. Nope, I'm just wondering if it's been around for a while. Oh, so Manny ZD Man. My gosh, I don't know why I can't say your name. Okay, yeah, I don't actually know how long tokenized securities have been around, but it's not a crazy idea to collateralize a cryptocurrency by something, and they could absolutely do so, and that's how you could create some sort of either arbitrage situation where you truly believe that every coin is backed up by a share of AMC, and let's say that coin was trading at $2 right now. Well, it would make perfect sense to buy that share or buy that coin knowing that it's backed up by $7.75 worth of value. But I actually don't know how long those have been around. Anybody know if AXS is something to hold for a while? Is about to mechanic. I'm tempted to short it. Okay, I'm actually tempted to short Axie Infinity today. I've been watching it. It shot up to like 1070 or something, 1030, and back down to 850. It might be up slightly right now to like 875 or something. It is up pretty heavy today on a massive volume spike. So Axie Infinity is actually not one of the first, but a pretty big game in the cryptocurrency space. And it was doing very well in 2021, and it just fell off. It lost a ton of users and something. If they can revitalize that game, and if they can get those users back, yes, it is something to hold on to for a while. If they can't, I don't know what's driving this pump right now, but look, I don't mind shorting some of these short-term pumps in some of the bigger coins, because I'm still short-term bearish, man. I'm still short-term bearish. So I think that we could go a little bit lower, but I did watch AXS. Axie Infinity was rocketing higher today. Completely detached from the overall cryptocurrency market, jumping, I think it was like 40 or 50% at one point, man. It was up to 1030 or 1070. Sweet, don't forget my invite. Better not, man. J-Bones, I got you, bro. Stupid fun on the way. Let's get it. Hello, Clay. Clay bros. I hope everyone is doing well. Danelle, I hope you are doing very well today. The way Shib gets to a penny, no more soon, but a solid, grown-up answer to the roadmap. Stop the cryptic bull crap and give real dates and numbers. I agree, dude. I agree. But I don't know if those developers... You gotta think, dude. Shiba Inu coin has like developers, right? There's like 3 of them. 3 developers for a $5 billion coin. I think they might be in over their head. And who the heck knows, dude? They might be 16 years old. None of them ever talk. None of them ever talk, or nobody knows who they are. So it could be 3 like 16-year-old kids that are claiming to be the developers for the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem, and that's what we've gotten ourselves into, man. So I don't know, but soon, friend, F-R-E-N, soon, friend. What was I going to look at? Oh, Axie Infinity. I was going to pull up Axie Infinity. Let's see if it's trending. No, it is not. I want to see this really quick, though. This got hacked the other day, right? Yeah, I lost about 50% this day. Dang. Tough loss there. AXS. 874. It's actually exactly where I thought it was. $873 million market cap. Very nice. Bouncing back heavily today. Looking like a very nice day. Just spiking up here. And it did spike up higher than this on KuCoin. KuCoin was like 1030 or 1070 for a very short period of time. This jumped up to 940 here. But the thing you notice, it's stair-stepping up, stair-stepping up, stair-stepping, and it's still stair-stepping up. Hasn't necessarily curled over yet. So sitting at 881 right now, if you are considering buying it, it still looks good, and it could try to make another leg up, which is not a bad idea. I would protect yourself to the downside because this is the monthly graph here, and it's not a good-looking monthly graph, right? This spike resulted in another loss. This spike up, it's just traded sideways. And this spike up absolutely could do the same thing. 1 year graph, very, very, very tough looking graph for the 1 year here. And then all time, gosh, dude, it's still got a long way to go down before it would reach these 2020 lows. Could you imagine getting Axie Infinity for 3 cents? Like, look at these prices. No, that's not good right there. It says 18 cents, but maybe 14 cents. 14 cents is the low that I can see. Could you imagine getting 14 cents and running it up to $160? Oh my gosh, dude. That's a 10x. 100. That's a 1000x increase. $1,000 turned into $1 million on Axie Infinity during 2021. Wow. I absolutely hope that it does that. Yeah, I absolutely hope that it does that again. Not sure if it will. But short now, very good profit. XS is a dead coin. Whales are manipulating. Project is dead. Just whale pump and dump. Not good for the long term. So people do kind of agree with what I was saying there. And a lot of people do seem to be shorting it right now. But here's the thing. You don't necessarily want to short it while it's rising. So if you're looking at this and you want to try and take advantage of a little bit of a pump, know that it is still steadily rising. Almost at the same pace. Just a leg up. Same, like if you took a little line and just lifted your line. It's almost the same slope is what I'm looking for. Almost the same slope, just on a little elevation here. And if it spikes up again, if the whales are pumping it, and it gets a little bit of a jump here, it might continue the same slope. But watch out for that curl back over, because it could absolutely result in a very quick decline. And, you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught buying it long if it does dump off. And you also don't want to get caught shorting it while it's rising right now. And, it's back up 2 cents just from when we talked about it 2 seconds ago. So it still is on the rise right now. But nonetheless, it's a very large coin. But a lot of people share the sentiment that it might not, the game might not make it back. Let's see. Clay, what would it take for you to buy more LUNC? I'm beginning to wonder if the bottom is in. Honestly, old rounder, I guess a little bit more confidence in the developers right now. I guess that's what it would take. Terra Luna Classic is still kind of a lottery ticket play. And I really do wonder if the developers are able to lead the blockchain. If not, it could be a meme coin, could be a great meme coin, could be still have its comeback story and all of that. It's just, I don't know if they're going to be able to accomplish like a whole repeg and an entire ecosystem and like a financial services coin that is algorithmically stabilized like Terra Luna Classic had before. Do Kwon says you can't do it. Do Kwon said he failed, man. Do Kwon said he failed. So I don't know why these guys would be able to achieve that. Let's see. Whenever you say hacked, you got to put air quote. True. This is true, Matthew. Santa Claus Christmas presents. David, yes, man. I have just declared myself a Shib dev. A time for adults to take charge. Tim, It's true, man. It's true. You can be a Shib developer if you want to be. All you got to do is say you are. You don't even have to prove anything. You're working on anything. Sold my Shiba a while back. Was hoping to buy back when it plummeted to 5. I lost $2,200, and it feels there's not much hope in crypto. What would you recommend I invest in? So, Danelle, if you honestly feel like there's not much hope in crypto, okay, I still believe that there is hope longer term in crypto. But like I say, I am short term bearish right now. If you want to get into like the traditional investing sense, and you want to go into stocks or stuff like that, and you don't necessarily want to take risks on things like AMC or short squeezes and so on, the boring stuff, and I don't know if Frank's in here. I don't think I've seen him in here. The boring stuff that Frank talks about, right? These longer term retirement portfolio type shares that pay excellent dividends and still have steady growth. If you look at a couple of these stocks, for example, actually we can come out here and look at some of these. Hershey is one that has had excellent long-term growth. Now they only pay a 1.72% dividend. Okay, that's not a very huge dividend. 2% a year is, you could probably do without 2% a year. But nonetheless, if you look at their monthly graph since inception, this is since 1980, Hershey has literally done nothing but go up or maintain value. It had a hard time back here in 2004 and 2008. But a company like this has been phenomenal for capital gains. And yes, it got hit a little bit in 2020, but it is just, there's no such thing as a bear market for this company right now, and they continue to hit new highs. Now, are you going to take, is $230 going to go to $2,000 over the next year? No, you're not going to 10x your money there or anything. But based on past performance, Hershey is a very sustainable, high-growth company that continues to perform. If you're looking at Waste Management, is another one that I like that is a boring company that seems to do nothing but grow. If you look at this long term, if you plan on being in this stock for the next 20 years, the one thing that you can count on is there will always be trash. People will always, unless they literally revolutionize waste management, and waste management is not there for the revolution, then there will always be trash that needs disposed of. And because of that, it's just going to continue growing. More and more people, more higher and higher population, more and more trash, more and more waste management that needs to be dealt with. And the thing that I like about waste management is that they are one of the dividend kings or growers or whatever it is that has done nothing but grow their dividend for, I think, like the last 25 years or something ridiculous. They have paid a dividend and grown it. It's only 1.5% right now, but for example, if you would have got in at $80 in 2020 there, and all of a sudden you're getting a 65-cent monthly dividend or quarter, it looks like quarterly dividend here. Yeah, it looks like it might be quarterly with a special dividend or something in there somewhere. If you're getting a $2 a share dividend, and the stock continues to rise and the dividend continues to rise, you're going to be doing very well there. AT&T, another one that we talked about a little bit earlier today. AT&T doesn't have the greatest long-term looking graph. It hasn't really grown as a company, but the dividend could be phenomenal. It's a 6% dividend right now, and if the stock price comes back down to $14, you're potentially looking at a 10+% annualized dividend that's going to guarantee you 10% a year for the rest of your life, as long as they don't drop their dividend, which they haven't done. You know what I mean? They've continued to pay a dividend. It just has fallen a little bit as the price of the stock has fallen. So there's a lot of boring options out there that are some steady income streams that you don't necessarily have to worry as much about them going down in price. Now, they're not going to make you're not going to 1,000x on them or 100x or maybe even 10x on them in the next 10, 15 years, but you don't really have to worry about them going down in value like you have to worry about a speculative cryptocurrency market going down in value. Who gets the dev money? Tim, we'll find out, right? We'll find out. I can't necessarily call it that it is one of those right now because I don't know their intentions, but I just know that it would be easy. And low-hanging fruit, man, is easily taken. Hey, Shiba developers sound like the government right now, or am I someone who doesn't know up from down? Mysterious things happening with our money, no answers, rinse, repeat. Dude, nobody ever wants to tell you anything, do they? Isn't it funny? Just shut up and listen to me. Just just shut up and do what I say, and don't ask any questions. The more questions you ask, the worse it's gonna be. It is nuts, dude. MK, I'm telling you, it's crazy the mentality that the people up top have. Hey bros, I'm so late. Stupid 2-hour phone calls. 2-hour phone calls are nice though, man. Still early enough to drop a like. It is early enough to drop a like, Dark Bro. Never forget to drop a like, please. Tim, thanks, Tim. I'm writing it down. Nice, Danelle. Thanks, Clay. Absolutely, Danelle. Absolutely. Oh yes, AMC Trapper in the house, baby. AMC Trapper, you didn't see it, man, but I got 15 shirts ready to go. So I actually don't know if I still have your address or not. Send me a message on Twitter because you definitely over a year. You're definitely over a year. Shoot, man, I even got to get Stephanie something. She's 18 months too, or whatever it's been. I'm gonna have to be shipping to Brazil too. I got 15 shirts in bags, ready to go, man. In bags and ready to go. And I might actually go get some more after this to do some crazy Christmas giveaways. If that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. But, yeah, Trap, anybody else, too, that has been a member for over a year, please send me a message somewhere. I mean, you guys know where by now. Send me a message, Twitter, Discord, email, whatever it is to, all you got to do, Trapper, you can't choose the color or anything like that. I put them in a bag. It is what it is. Medium, large, extra large, and 2Xs is what I have right now. So if you guys got over a year, they are ready to go. All I got to do is address them and then get them out. I'm not going to go to the post office every day this week or something, but I may get everything addressed and then, go out on a Friday or go Saturday morning or something. But I do have all of them packaged up, ready to go. And bro shirts for the bros. First dibs go to everybody with the 1 year. Reminds me, where the shirts? Actually, the shirts are downstairs, Simon. Shirts are downstairs. I took them down earlier because I got that little Christmas tree. I'm going to put that little Christmas tree back up. And then I'm going to put them under it like their presents or something. And hopefully get some people to share videos during some Christmas giveaways too. So that we could do a couple more random giveaways to people who haven't been a member for a year. So the shirts are downstairs. They're in the bags. I'm happy with whatever, bro. Boom! AMC Trapper. Nice. I don't even know what the colors are. I know that all of the extra larges are red shirts, but they got different colored bros on them. So, but you're in a large, right? I don't think you were an extra large. When will BTC recover, sir? So, Hel Marfani, man. So, honestly, I don't know, but it depends on, you got to look at it a couple different ways. There's a cyclical or a pattern nature to Bitcoin that says it would begin recovering as early as the first or second month of 2023. It would be slow, and then if it follows the exact same pattern that it has done in the past, by the end of 2025, you would see another massive rally to new all-time highs, potentially with Bitcoin breaking $100,000 to $150,000 per coin. So that's one thing to look at there. If it follows the same pattern, 2025 is when you see the massive spike up. If it follows that same pattern, from basically January of 2023 through 2025 would be an accumulation phase. Slow, steady growth with a couple bottoms being hit, and then your massive spike up. However, dude, there's a lot going on with cryptocurrency exchanges that we have not seen before. There's a lot going on with potential regulation that we have not seen before. There's a lot hitting the market that can determine whether or not crypto, Bitcoin, and so on is going to go up. But nonetheless, man, I'm bullish long term. I'm still a little bearish short term though. Can we buy a shirt? It's a good stock. It's stuff for my family. You know what, MK? Maybe, man, but honestly, I want to give them away, dude. I want to give them away. So if you really, really want a shirt, stick around in the live streams, watch the videos. I would honestly rather give them away than do some sort of a thing. If you don't win one, then, if we got some left over or whatever, yeah, you'll be able to buy them. But I don't have like any in stock right now. I got claybro.com if you want to go to claybro.com, but I don't have anything in stock. I've got everything packaged up for the giveaway. So let's do some Christmas giveaways. And then if you don't get one and you absolutely want to, buy one, you'll be able to buy one there. But, guys, middle 2 minutes left. Next level. Yes, you did, man. Oh, my goodness. It is 5 o'clock, though. Tim, thank you very much for the super chat. Just to see my American Bulldogs go nuts. Absolutely, Tim. King Turkey, baby. I go hard on that one, man. That is the King Turkey right there. Tim, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely love it, man. We'll do the shout-outs. We'll be back with videos tonight at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to watch them. Watch them twice, guys. I'm telling you, views have been so low recently. Watch them a couple times. Put on a playlist and let it loop for a while if you want. Help the channel out a little bit that way. But nonetheless, we got shout-outs, and we will be back with videos tonight, man. Next level, man. Shout out to you, AMC Trapper. How you doing? Roulette Wheel, next level. MK Ultra. Alex, see you later. Dark Bro, AMC Trapper saying peace out of the Diamond Hand Apes. And yes, Large, very nice. AMC Trapper. Danelle, next level. So hell, see you later, man. Roulette Wheel. Tim, dude, thank you very much for that. Oh, King Turkey. Mr. Simonino, it is that time. MK Ultra, 10-4, buddy. Thank you very much. Maybe next time. No, dude, MK Ultra, you can win one this Christmas. Mr. Simon, see you later. And Tim, man, cast my house. I like it, Tim. Mr. Simon, I almost said Mr. Turkey. Mr. Simon, that is a wild turkey, dude. Richo, see you later. MK Ultra, Mr. Simon, Tim, David, Matthew, Old Rounder, Jim Tartaglia, see you later. Next level, Back to the Future later. Claybro, later to you, Back to the Future. Danelle, enjoy it. You guys know what time it is. Crypto Rocketeer, baby. Boom. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.